Hi, my name is Jesus Meca, and this is the first video of a series that I'm going to build that it's called Building a Roofing Business Without Owning a Roofing Company. And the reason why we are doing that is because I run a marketing agency helping roofers and home service businesses grow to 7 and 8 figures. And I thought this would be a better option than just showing you client results. It's just to build something from scratch and see where we can go in maybe the next 3 to 6 months or 12 months in order to build this company or this business and see when we can get our first lead since we launch. Obviously, I don't intend to run a roofing business, so I don't know what the future of this is going to do. Probably I will help someone locally here to get leads because right now, even though I've worked with one roofing business here in town, I don't have any clients here now, so I think it's the best option to do it. Now, my town is between 50 and 60,000 people, but there's plenty of jobs here for roofers, so it's going to be pretty interesting when we start getting our first leads. Now, this video, it's all about giving you the idea and the strategies that we are going to be using, or at least the setup, in order to build this successfully, right? Because I know that we are going to get leads eventually. I just don't know what's going to happen when that happens. Okay, so the first thing that we need, obviously, is a domain name, right? And the type of domain that I'm going to get, it's going to be an exact match domain. And what that means is I'm going to take advantage of keywords on that domain. For example, let's say that I was doing this in Denver. This would be denverroofing.com, .net, .co, even .org, doesn't matter, right? I know if lived in another city, so it would be like that, right? So it would be, I don't know, New York City Roofing, right? .com. So exact match domains help with rankings. You will see when a lot of the times when you go into Google and search for roofing plus or roofer plus city, you will see a lot of these domains showing up. Long time ago, Google tried to crack on this because a lot of people were abusing it. Marketers ruin everything, but this is something that works very well. Okay, another option that we need is hosting, obviously, just to host the website. I'm going to be using SiteGround for this. It's pretty good. We use it a lot for our clients and for hosting client websites. So that's the one that I'm going to be using. And then we need to build a website, right? So a website is needed. And we are obviously going to build the website in WordPress, which is the best management system that you can get. 43% of all the websites are built in WordPress, kind of. I don't know the exact stat, but the last that I look at it was 43%. So Google really understands WordPress and the community is big. It's very helpful. We build all our websites and client websites using Elementor as our website builder within WordPress. It's pretty cool and it's great. We will install multiple plugins. I don't know that I'm going to go into depth in this video because this is more of an overview, but maybe on the next video I can talk about that. Let me see if I can spell today. Okay, so that's that. Then after that, well, the important parts about the website actually are going to be a couple of things. The first one is the structure. The structure of the website is very important to build, so to be able to rank better in organic and with your Google Business Profile. Something that is important to understand is that your website affects your Google Business Profile, but not the other way around. Right? The changes that you make on your Google Business Profile don't affect the rankings of your website, but the changes that you make on your website completely can dramatically and drastically change how your Google Business Profile ranks, right? So having the right structure on your website is important. Maybe I will build a specific video about that. Then you need the optimization of the website, and that has multiple aspects of it. One of the optimizations that you want to do is the topical relevancy of the website, right? To have topics that align with what you want to gather leads from, and do it in the specific way that you can need to do that. The other one is going to be geo relevancy for the website, right? So geographically you need to be relevant to what you want to achieve. And this is not just adding your main city there to rank. It's a little bit more complicated, so maybe I can talk about that later on. And then things like internal linking, schema markup, Google Business Profile, embeds on the website, and obviously based on the optimization is titles, URLs, H tags, images, etc. The type of website that we build is a high trust website build. So our intention when someone arrives to a website is that the person arriving to the website can trust that company more than the other companies that are in town, because this is one of the biggest factors when hiring any type of company, right? A marketing agency, a roofer, a plumber, go to the dentist, whatever. A lot of people ask their friends, right, where if they can have suggestions, but if someone doesn't know, you need to build high trust on the website. Cool. So let's continue. One of the other things that we need to build is the social media profiles, because you want to show Google that you are taking this seriously, right? If you have all your Google Business Profiles online, Google can see that, can scrape that. We can connect them together, and then Google will be able to take you more seriously when you are online. Even more if you have, and you will have, other roofing companies in town that have been, running their companies for a lot of years. They already have this authority online, right? So social media profiles. Something else that we are going to be building is citations. And citations are online directories. So you have your Yelp, Yellow Pages. If you want to go BBB, right? The Better Business Bureau, and all these important directory listings that is going to also give you this presence online that is going to help with everything. Now, one of the biggest challenges is going to be creating the Google Business Profile, but I'm going to do something that is a little bit sneaky, with the possibility that we are going to get suspended. But I'm going to be using the post office, which is something that I don't recommend, so we can have an address. The reason why I'm going to be doing that is because if you have an address that is visible on your Google Business Profile, you can rank way easier than if you don't have the address there, right? So the initial steps that I'm going to take is try to create the Google Business Profile there, or maybe I will use some other virtual address in a way, and then we might need to do some sneaky things in order to get it verified, but I don't think I'm going to be sharing those strategies here. So the other challenge that we are going to have with this is that we don't have any reviews, right? I don't want to generate fake reviews because I don't want the FTC to go after me and then sue me and I get in trouble. So we will use some specific strategies to generate reviews that are not fake. And I'm not saying that we've installed a roof with them and they are super happy with our services. That's something that I don't recommend anyone to do, because you can get in trouble even if you see your competitors doing it. Okay, so what do we have so far? A domain name that I bought a couple of days ago, a hosting with SiteGround, a website. We are going to be using WordPress with Elementor. We're going to build a high trust type of website. Then regarding the website, we need to build the right structure. We need to optimize for a bunch of things, right? Then we are going to build our social media profiles, we will build citations, and we will build Google business profiles. Some of the things that we are going to be building is backlinks. Right? If you have backlinks, you're going to rank better. There's no doubt about it. Backlinks is mentions of other websites mentioning your business, and the more of those you have that are high quality, the better you're going to rank. And then we will probably do some press releases. We will do some Google Business Profile embeds. And then we will use some other advanced strategies that we use in the agency to help roofing companies and contractor and home service businesses to grow, to see where we can get. Now, among all these things, we are also obviously going to also add content to the website. I'm not sure what we are going to be using for images because, again, we don't have any clients, customers that we have helped with our roofing business that doesn't exist. So we will need to maybe use some stock pictures or something like that. Also, we are going to train LLMs to think that we are the best business, the best roofing business in our city. That might take a little bit of time, again, because we are new, but we are going to try to train ChatGPT to think that we are the best roofing business here in town. Last but not least, which is also important, we are going to be AI agents, two of them basically. One is going to be a voice agent and the other one is going to be a chat agent. The purpose of those two AI agents are to first collect calls from homeowners that are going to want our roofing business that doesn't exist to do a roof replacement or roof repair for them. So take the calls, gather the information, and then book an inspection. I don't know how we are going to do this. Usually we integrate these with Jobber, FieldPulse, whatever project management tool and business management tool you use to run your roofing or home service business. But as we don't have one, I'm not sure how we are going to approach it. And the purpose of the chat one is the same. All these things also help with reminders. They also help with asking for reviews and things of that nature that we cannot do right now. Okay, in addition to that, we need to track everything, right? So we are going to use Google Analytics, Google Search Console. We are going to use Local Dominator to track the rankings on the Google Business Profile, and then any rank tracking tool that we can use like Ahrefs or Zootrix or something like that, just to have the whole component of the tracking, and it's something that we can use to show the results. I think this is a good start to give you kind of like a big idea of what we need to do in order to get this going. It's going to be fun to see when the first homeowner calls and reach out to our AI agents, and our AI agents, I don't know yet what they are going to say when someone calls, and I have to think about that yet because I don't know pretty much anything about that. Maybe we are going to potentially redirect the calls maybe to another business or something like that. I have no idea right now, but this is what we are going to do. If you want to see updates on this, I'm going to try to update every week, but I don't have a lot of time, so no promises with this. But if you want to follow this, just feel free to subscribe to the channel, and then I will be providing strategies. I will be providing what we are doing in order to get these results. And I know that we are going to get results. It's just a matter of time. I don't know if it's going to be in 1 month, in 3 months. I hope that it's not in 1 month, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to have everything set up within 1 month. But it could happen. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or maybe, I don't know, 6 months, whatever it is. Anyhow, that's all for now. That's all for today. This is the first video of growing a roofing company without having a roofing company series, and I hope that you enjoy them.